JJ's obviously such an incredibly gifted director and storyteller, and I think a big part of that has to do with the emphasis that he places on humanity and character. And so I think it's what sets him apart in a lot of ways. He doesn't just do things by the book. And that's one of the things that draws me to him as an actor and also as an audience member of his projects and his stories. What Scott Chambliss is able to create is incredibly rich and multi-dimensional environments for us to play in and be supported by. The ships that he builds, actually the Enterprise, but then also like the volcano set that they built and the stuff that they just made happen out of nothing. It's just, and then Michael Kaplan, who's such a visionary and has so much integrity in his work and really, it's all about, for us as actors, it really ultimately becomes about like fabric is the word I kind of think of. It's like, how much fabric do we have to stitch together our performances and our understanding of the world that we're in? And when you're in a sci-fi story and so much is ultimately left to the imagination, the more practical, tangible things that we have to work with, the more beneficial. And with those guys, it's really just tons and tons to work with. It's really pretty remarkable. Such an angel, Zoe Saldana. I mean, she's so, she's got such an openness and such a vulnerability on camera, and yet such a strength. She can kick ass with the best of them, and yet she can really, really soften and open up in a way that is magnetizing, whether you're here or whether you're watching it on screen. It's got a real power to it, and she's just familiar love. I love her. We've known each other for years, and it's great to come back to that kind of familiarity, especially when you're working with such intimacy. The great thing about working with Chris is that we really check in with each other creatively and personally. We've both gone through a lot of stuff since the first movie came out, and it's been really nice to be able to connect with him about that and bring it to our work together. There is an implicit trust, and I think something that happened to both of us in this film is we both came to realize the impact that being a part of this franchise is going to have, not only in our careers, but on our lives. And, it's always a blast. He's an incredibly hardworking actor. He's enormously talented. He's very serious about what he's doing, and he's enormously, enormously talented and able to bring the bravado of this character and also the complexity of this character to life in a really exciting way. It's a real honor, I think, for me to inhabit a character who is so widely regarded as a beacon of intelligence and logic and compassion. I think Spock teaches me every time I come into contact with him, whether it's through playing him or through my interactions with Leonard, that integrity is one of the things that is most important, I think, as we get older, as we go through our lives. And I think being a part of the Star Trek franchise, and particularly under JJ's direction, has taught me a lot about integrity and a lot about its value, and a lot about its power, and also to laugh, and also to know that it's, at the end of the day, hopefully people enjoy what we're making,